There are over 160 million Nigerians and more than 20 million are female and unemployed. As part of a holistic response to the challenge of denied access to business financing and credit for women, the federal government initiated a program to boost innovative youth enterprise and help balance the playing field for young women, targeting young nationals and empowering them not just to overcome unemployment, but also encouraging Nigerian women to become part of a homegrown solution. These are their stories.
I'm the creative director of Covered and Chic. We manufacture and retail covered clothing that is targeted at Muslim women.
My name is Choma Izoma and I'm the managing director of the No Place. We provide SAT classes, GRE, GMAT. We also provide materials for the TOEFL.
I run BHG Farms. We are an agro-processing outfit.
A lot of women want to be seen by women. It's a major selling point that they are going to be seen by a female gynecologist.
I'm the MD CEO of Blacklock Paints. We manufacture paints here, ranging from emulsion, test coats, and even screening materials.
Women in Nigeria have traditionally been the backbone of commercial and industrial activity at the most basic levels. Yet, they have lacked any significant share of credit and financing for enterprise. The federal government's Youth Enterprise with Innovation in Nigeria program, YOUWIN, laid down a strategic platform to find women with viable business ideas and the drive to succeed.
This issue of microcredit, particularly for women, is also very important because we found out that women tend to repay at a higher rate than men. So we also need to, I'm sorry, that's what the study says. I didn't invent it. So we are going to do even a special program to help women with employment and access to credit.
Generally in Nigeria, it's pretty difficult for particularly new business to get finance.
The interest rate on loans, again, it makes it very, very difficult and it puts you on your toes.
When I started, that was the biggest challenge, funding. It was almost impossible to walk into any bank, and tell them you needed any form of loan and they would offer it to you because I was like a small business, and not only was I a small business, I was a woman.
Well, I think it's much harder for women, much harder, because everybody assumes that a woman's attention will be divided. She has to look after her home, she has to look after her kids. She won't have time to focus on the business, so it won't work.
Most times when I walked in to speak with bank managers about why I needed funding, they looked at me wondering, shouldn't you be at home or where are your parents, Not only was I female, I looked very young, so yes.
The program provided training, mentorship, and a broad business network to rely on. And following rigorous selection processes, some of the many deserving candidates were awarded grants for business. Here's how they've been doing.
My name is Lariat Al-Hassan, the MD CEO of Blacklock Paints and Chemicals Limited.
Welcome to Covered and Chic, where we sell all things covered and chic.
Come on in, let me show you our bookstore. We can help Nigerian students improve their reading culture. Before the YOUWIN grants, I was my only staff, So I was the messenger, the teacher, the cleaner. I was literally almost everything in the business,
I think the impact of YOUWIN has been enormous because it's so unbiased. I didn't know anybody. I just had to go online.
And I applied. I scaled through the first round. I was asked to come for a training. I said, me? That's interesting. So I went for the training and then I did the second round and I got selected and I was quite happy about it actually.
I was at an exhibition where I was exhibiting my products, the fish and the chips. And then that was when he was the vice president under Yaradua. And he came to the stand and he was like, he took my fish in his hand and he looked at his entourage and he was like, what are you guys doing to ensure that this woman's products get exported? And for me, I think that YOUWIN has more than answered that question.
I can say the cash is actually the least of what I've gained. Having that training as to what you get in the local content is one thing. Having monitors that will sit on your head to make sure you do your numbers and do all that is another thing. So the whole package is just so amazing.
After the YOUWIN grants, I was able to do a lot of things, like getting an office for the first time. I've never had an office. It had been a mobile office from my home.
Since winning the YOUWIN grant, right now we have a staff strength of really about 7, but we're even hiring a lot more.
The strength of the company has increased. Right about now we have 11 permanent staff and we have over 50 casual staff. Yes.
Right now, we would need to hire nearly as many as, 10 to 15 more people within the next 3 months. And by God's grace, our turnover is quite significant right now. We've gone from making, before the YOUWIN grant, right about 3 million per annum to closer to about 25 million per annum right now. Before the YOUWIN grant, we couldn't stock books, right? So basically, if a customer ordered from us, we had to order from the US and ship down immediately, and I really couldn't hold stock. Now we have over 3,000 books in stock.
What we've been trying to do all this period is to put things in place that will help us to have a firm footing, so that 1, we can increase our production, 2, we can increase our market visibility, and 3, we can increase our market share.
Because of a lot of the sites I've told you we're selling on, the need has come for us right now to open a full branch in Lagos. So the reason why I haven't rushed into that yet is because we have to do a lot of heavy recruiting. We have to, rent the place, do up the place. So it's something that's in the pipeline.
It is safe to say that I have been able to achieve a dream by winning this grant and starting this business.
If I get another grant, that's even better.
Thank you for initiating the idea. It really worked, it really helped us, it really had a positive impact on us, the entrepreneurs.
I genuinely needed that money and I got it. Words can't express my gratitude, but maybe thank you might do for now.